Hey guys, what's up? My name is Kenzie, and welcome to week 2 of the Search for Significance series. This week, we'll be talking about the performance trap versus God's justification. This is a huge problem for me. I find myself falling into this trap all the time. One of the most common lies that we believe about ourselves is that we have to perform a certain way in order to be loved, in order to have worth, in order to find our identity. And we seem to think that success will bring us happiness. I don't know about you guys, but I'm constantly comparing myself to others, and it's terrible. And it makes me feel bad, and it makes me feel like I'm not good enough. The problem with that is that if we're constantly worrying about measuring ourselves against others, we'll become so self-absorbed and so worried about ourselves that we can't focus on the real reason why we're here. Whether it's in sports, whether it's with boys, whether it's in school, it's so easy to be pushed into the trap of, if I'm successful, then I'm good enough. I know for me, I just took the ACT, and we don't have our scores back yet, but I know that whether I get a good score or a bad score, it's going to affect how I think about myself. And that's not good, and I don't want that to happen. The beautiful thing is, God tells us we have worth because of Him. God says we have worth and significance because of what Jesus did for us on the cross. God says that the lies that we believe about ourselves, that our performance makes us worth it, is a lie. 2 Corinthians 5:21 says, "For God made Christ, who never sinned, to be the offering for our sin, so that we could be made right with God through Christ." When we think that our worth comes from what we look like or what we can do, that's basically saying that we are totally ignoring what Jesus did for us on the cross. But the good news is, we don't have to put that kind of pressure on ourselves. We don't have to be the best athlete, we don't have to be the best student, we don't have to be the prettiest girl in the whole school. But we do have to come to Jesus with our faults. And luckily, because of God's grace, we are made right in His sight. Romans 3:23-24 says, "For everyone has sinned. We all fall short of God's glorious standard. Yet God, in His grace, freely makes us right in His sight. He did this through Christ Jesus when He freed us from the penalty for our sins." Isn't that awesome? We don't have to be scared. We don't have to be perfect all the time, because God makes us right in His sight. It is what Jesus did for us on the cross that makes us worthwhile, that gives us our identity, that gives us purpose in life. Our purpose in life is not to be successful, is not to make all the money, it's not to do any of that. It's to glorify God and to bring as many people as we can to Him. So next time you don't do something perfectly right, next time you don't get the grade you wanted, next time you didn't perform the way you wanted, just remember that that doesn't matter to God at all. God saved you and made you who you are, and that's awesome. Your worth is not based on what you can do, it's based on what Christ can do through you. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below of what video I should make next. And don't forget to talk about this topic with a mentor or a friend using the resources down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!